Despite being well known, Vermont isn't a state that many pay attention to.
Right, I don't pay attention to them at all.
California, Washington, and Florida are seen all over the news, but not Vermont. That probably has to do with it being one of the smallest states both in land size and population. Even its biggest city, Burlington, remains one of the smallest cities in the country.
Are you trying to make me feel bad for a state?
Some might hear these facts and roll their eyes at the sheer insignificance of it all, but for me, it piqued my interest.
Alright, well, I got called out. I really don't care.
I perked my sights towards its sparsity and pursued the legal field, hoping to support those who lack representation. Isn't that what justice is all about? At least, I hope so.
To put it simply, in the American justice system, the judge and the jury are the ones making the decisions in the court. The jury tends to determine the verdict of the case, while the judge decides the defendant's sentence, as well as the bail amount they must pay to avoid jail time. If bail cannot be paid immediately, a bail bondsman can be contacted to keep a defendant out of jail until their court date. The defendant must pay roughly 10% of the bail beforehand, and the bondsman ensures the defendant shows up to court, as well as eventually paying the bail off afterward. It's 2025, and the economy has all but improved in recent years. As inflation, wage disparities, and incarceration rates fluctuate, the demand for bail bonds follows suit. The average prisoner is essentially required to contact a bail bondsman in order to not instantly be jailed before trial. This does mean great business for those in that area of work, and it has allowed for many new hires. But there are still those that are broke and troubled, who lack the legal support they deserve. You can't run from the law forever, but at least bail bonds are there as a purgatory to those condemned to the hell of American prison. Worsened economies bring worsened morals, and many have turned to crime in their desperation.
What does this have to do with Vermont?
Perhaps they have no choice, or they simply think the watchful eye of the current system won't see them. Either way, the increase in crime is worrisome, and the ones who punish them should be under as much scrutiny as the perpetrators.
Both cases have meritorious points, but neither is certain. Each bears crucial gaps in their narratives. Our case is inconclusive, and we will have to schedule another hearing later. The defendant will be held until he can offer bail. If he cannot, he will be informed of the bail bond dealers available and have the option to arrange with them for a release.
You know, I never really thought I'd end up as a bail bondsman, but it's work that needs to be done, and it's far from a bad cause.
Right on time, Christopher. Doing well?
Yeah,
Good. Then you're in a perfect state to work. Breathe in, Christopher. The air here feels natural to you?
it's not exactly natural, but I'm certainly comfortable in the position that I'm in.
You say that now, but I hope you fully grasp the weight of your position. You have the potential to change the course of someone's life, as well as influence the direction of the justice system in Vermont. Misconduct in this field leads to rash repercussions for you at best, and worst, things end up like Finland, my home country, obliterated in the blink of an eye. I'm lucky to be here. And you're lucky to be in my office, because we just got our brand new state-of-the-art computers installed. Behold, a Dell Optiplex 720 with a blazing fast Core 2 Duo, perfect for the most mundane of work.
You sure this computer is new? It's like the one I had in my old house in middle school.
I got them from a friend for a fair price. That's as new as it gets. If you get your work done, I don't see an issue. Go ahead and check your email system, see if it's all up and running. There should be some important info in there if it's set up right.
Right. Thank you, boss.
Best of luck. You've looked through all your emails, I assume. As it's your first day working for me, I find it appropriate that I guide you on how to handle a negotiation.
No, we're gonna raw dog this and just do it.
Seems straightforward.
See what happens.
I can probably do this on my own.
Suit yourself. It's certainly not rocket science. I just remembered I have some mail that needs to be brought to the post office. I'm sure it won't take too much of your time.
My time?
Yes, you can worry about Ray after this is dealt with.
From bondsman to mailman. Huh.
The less complaining, the faster you get it done.
Alright. What's the mail for, anyway?
It's money. That's all you need to know. Don't you dare open it either. Packaging is a precious labor.
Man, grass air shipping this one. I really want to see them last. But I doubt that they're short very much. What if they agree? We gotta get back to work. Well, like I said, this package is pointless. This is fiscal. That doesn't seem very suspicious. I guess that's one reason we should have
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hey,
Frankly, I'm mostly here for a cup of coffee, but I do have a reason to speak to you. My boss, Lagus, I assume you're familiar.
yeah, I remember.
In exchange for subsidizing your freedom, we do have to get our money back somehow.
Look, I'm tired of money. Look, life is tough right now.
It's just how life is. I don't know what to say.
Alright, man, you gotta give me a chance. I haven't had any luck getting a job. Consistent money isn't coming in.
It's simple. You have 2 months to find a way to pay.
Please, man, I'd pay you back if I could. I just need more time.
It's not my problem if you can't pay. People without money have this weird ability to cough it up when you don't let them off with an excuse.
Fine, just get out of here, man.
We can be very troublesome if we don't get our money back. You're not the first stone we've bled.
Didn't you hear me? I guess prison's a little worse than giving you a lesson about attitude. 5'8", really.
How does he know?
I think you know what I want.
Alright, if I say I'll pay it, will you fuck off?
No.
If you do,
Fine.
Now for the mail.
No, the mail's mine now. God damn it.
Hello. What's the odd look for, stranger?
Oh, fuck.
hello, sir? I have some letters that I would like to drop off to you. I believe all the required information is already on the letter.
Did I hit my head, or is this postman literally made of oakwood? Body augmentations do seem to be the future, I guess. But, huh?
Course, I do love receiving letters. Each and every one of them is my pride and joy. I sort them, I mark them, I deliver.
Is there anything you don't do around here?
Nope, it's pretty much just me, and me is all these letters need. It's great work, and I do a great job.
You're pretty boastful for a measly postman.
I'm not just a postman, I'm the postman. I may be measly, but my work is irreplaceable. My letters always reach their destination. I make sure they do, night and day. My margin of error cannot be seen with the most precise of microscopes.
Does he even sleep? Or eat? Is this what they meant by robots replacing our jobs?
Well, here, just take the letter.
It's all good with me.
Well, that was something. Was Laggeth just testing how I'd interact with the postman? When I wouldn't manage delivering my letters, I feel like I don't know anything anymore. I sure hope that all of this important mail isn't being tampered with by Darius.
Have you spoken with Ray?
Oh my god. We're picking the kill choice.
Sorry, boss. I had to kill him. There was no other choice.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did you do that? And what did you do to the body? Why should I not call the cops here right now?
I'm just kidding. Calm down.
The fuck, Chris? I thought you were serious. Events like that aren't uncommon in our practice, you know.
Have you murdered people on the job?
I wouldn't joke about it if I were you. That's all. Now, what really happened with Ray?
I talked to him. Yeah, no way he's gonna pay in time. I put my foot down to make sure he knew what the situation was. He didn't like it. But it isn't like they're supposed to, right?
Good work. You'll do well in this job. Let me know if you have questions about anything.
Someone's here?
Hello, how can I help you, miss?
I'm dropping off a check for my brother, Cesar Simple.
Oh, you must be newbie. I'll let my boss know. Word to the wise, shouldn't leave your gun hanging out like that. Might make some people nervous.
You're right, I always forget to put it away. Lucky for me, bears and coyotes don't have the wherewithal to call the cops.
Doesn't make them any less dangerous.
Though, I am thankful I haven't had to use it for anything more than scaring some bears off.
You're in the wilderness a lot then?
Yep, I'm a guard at the reindeer park. It's surprisingly dangerous around off-limit areas.
I've been meaning to visit it at some point, but now I'm not too sure if I'm gonna get mauled by a bear.
Don't no, you should totally come. The forest is beautiful and the reindeer are all very friendly. It's perfectly safe for visitors. I made sure of that.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe you should just see for yourself. Call him up and tell him I sent you.
Maybe I will. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping by.
Wonder if I've got any good emails.
Oh my god.
It certainly seems to give this guy a long leash. More mail for me, I guess. You know, I never expected this to be waxed up into a courthouse.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too.
What brings you here?
Well, I guess it's having me give you some letters.
I just got out of another session.
Anything interesting?
I won't speak specifically. That's all confidential until the matter resolves.
Don't worry about it. See you.
Never been in a courtroom when it's empty. Neat. Now, which room is his? There's a letter on the table. There's a newspaper on the chair. Just who the hell is Mark? Have we ever spoken? I don't think he's ever shown up to work. Unless we work during different hours. How the hell does he know me? Whatever. Just gonna leave these papers here and... Those are some impressive numbers. There's so many pages. Sounds like they're doing miracles.
I shouldn't have left my doors unlocked, it seems.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. I came here to leave some documents. Didn't want to intrude or anything. I was just about to leave, actually.
No worries. I see you're the new bondsman Laggeth mentioned. Christopher, is it?
Yeah, and you are?
My name is Marley. I'm a judge here and also run a charity in my spare time. Franklin County Students Relief. Nice to meet you.
Franklin County Student Relief.
Oh yes, one of the largest charities in Vermont. It's a lot of administrative work, but it's for a great cause. Things have been looking up, and we reached 7 figures last year.
You must be doing God's work for the community then.
Some could say, but I'm not one to boast. Also, I should inform you that I have high-functioning autism, and sometimes I struggle with understanding vocal tonality.
Why did you need to announce that?
Well, I'd love to stay and talk, but I must get going now.
Please stay for a while. I'd love to chat.
You're not creepy at all.
Sorry, I'm really busy today. Wish you the best in your charity endeavors.
Well, good. It's Friday. You know, I've got nothing better to do. I'm gonna go drive to Reindeer Park first thing tomorrow.
Hey, is this the right place?
That's right. Glad you decided to make the trek.
It's beautiful out here. I've been missing this realness, breathing conditioned air all day.
So, what do you know about reindeers?
Nothing. I've never seen one before.
Well, be assured, they've already seen you. But they should come out again once they see you're not so big and scary.
Big? That's kind for a man who's 5'8". Either way, I'm looking forward to that.
They're interesting creatures, or maybe better put, interested creatures. There's more to do out here than you'd think.
Do they ever go for a swim?
Yep, but not the way that humans do. Did you know that actually one of the oldest sculptures ever found is of 2 reindeer swimming?
What an odd thing to sculpt. Power to the artist, I suppose.
They were wiser than you think back then. Well, at least for being 15,000 years old.
15,000?
Yep, if you buy into carbon dating. Could you tell me a bit more about yourself? Like your work or your hobbies?
I love going for drives and listening to music.
Oh yeah, maybe you can show me around one day. I drive too, but I've never been out of state.
That's saying something. One day I'd love to go see a concert in a big city.
It can be hard to change or go for that next big thing when you're so comfortable with what you've come to know.
Maybe there's nothing wrong with that, though. Think about reindeer. They seem to like hanging around here. Surely they have some favorite things. I wonder what sounds they like.
I never thought of that.
I bet they have great taste in sounds.
Look!
Wow, it looks so real.
Oh my god, no one.
He's just enjoying checking you out.
Is he okay? He looks wounded.
Mother Nature can be brutal.
So it's not just humans. He's a warrior, I can tell.
That's just like my brother.
Oh, that's right. That's who you've been dropping off payments for?
Yeah, he's done a lot for me. So I'm paying it forward. Karma and all that.
That's noble. Plenty of people just run away.
You're cute.
Hey man, back from the courtroom.
Uh-huh. How'd that go?
Pretty good, pretty good. You know, this thing caught my attention to the courtroom, and I figured you should know.
Yeah?
When I was dropping off some stuff, Marley left his office in a hurry. I took a peek, and it seems he's sorting donation funds.
And?
He took a lot of letters with him while he was leaving. All the stuff I read was money handling, checks, that sort of stuff.
So you're saying he's working for a charity? Okay.
No, I mean, he was really shifty, really suspicious. Like he didn't want to be seen.
Alright, well, not much I can do about it. Anyways, I got a job for you tomorrow. I need you to go negotiate a bond with a client. You'll visit him in his holding cell.
Shit. It's on the same day I was planning to talk with Nubia.
There's no other options.
Thanks. You won't be too long.
What the hell?
I am in dire need of your cooperation. I suppose you should come to your senses and help me understand why you've not paid up yet. My name is Chris, and I hope to figure out our bond situation. I believe you are Lawton?
Yes, I'm Lawton. I hope we can come to a mutual understanding, Christopher. Although I feel like it would be reasonable to give me more time now. I'm really not in a position to be paying any bonds.
What do you mean it would be reasonable? You've been given plenty of time, and up until this point it seemed like you'd be able to pay.
I understand, sir, but hard times bring less money. I feel like such things can be pretty self-explanatory. You've seen the economy.
What do you mean exactly? You are given proper time and decided to agree to pay a certain amount. Such things should not be very confusing.
My money has been dedicated towards a donation to Franklin County's student relief. I've just been listening to my lawyer the whole time. What he says goes.
Why is your money going toward a charity donation? Shouldn't money be going towards your bond? These things should be pretty self-explanatory, even if your lawyer says otherwise.
According to my lawyer, this charity donation should relieve my sentence, if only a little, while your bond will not help me any.
That sounds absurd. There's no such thing. If you are aware that you should have spent your money towards the bond, why didn't you?
Like I said, my lawyer knows best. I've done nothing but listen to others in this whole situation. I haven't even done anything wrong.
Is that all you do? Listen to others? Why don't you listen to me and pay your bond? I think that would benefit both of us equally.
Maybe I shouldn't listen to others as much, yeah. But humans do more listening than speaking. When an officer tells you what to say, you say it.
I know police officers aren't the best people to listen to. Don't you have some friends? What could police officers be telling you? Not to pay your bonds?
The officer that arrested me was inclined during the interview that I speak only of the truth. Unfortunately, he would be the one to decide the truth. He told me to say that I really beat the guy, when I never did.
So you're meaning to tell me you never assaulted that man? You're gonna tell me you were told to say the truth, so you did, and your final escape was a charity?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. The charity was the option presented, and I really had no other choice. This situation has become so messy, I'm left with no other alternative.
If you can't pay the bond, then I think I'm done here. Hopefully you can figure out your situation. This isn't looking great for you.
they're hit. The lawyer suggested donation.
So, Chris, how did Lawton turn out? I heard he can be a real handful.
Mr. Claggett, Lawton was a real tough one to crack. He has yet to pay, but he did exercise his excuse, blaming a charity for his lack of payment.
If he has yet to pay, my interest is minimal. I have one goal, and that goal has not been met. Although, a charity donation is an excuse I have heard of.
I personally have not ever heard of a charity donation. According to law, he was pressured into making the donation because it would lessen his sentence. However, that would work.
Judges around the world have their own little nuances. Judge Marley is no exception to the rule. This is something that normally takes place, whether or not you agree with it.
I most definitely don't agree with such a thing. I want law and justice to be fair and balanced. Could someone ask for more?
Trust me, Chris, I can totally get behind what you're saying. The issue comes in when life gets tough and you can't really do anything about it.
If you can get behind what I'm saying, why aren't you agreeing? Even if life gets tough, you need to have some level of restriction.
When has there been a time in history where human beings have shown restraint? It does not matter what the world looks like, how the people act, or what the weather is. People will do what they want, no matter what.
Facts.
I'm sure you can at the very least point a finger. I just want to have a greater understanding of why charity is being used like this.
If you want me to be completely frank with you, my knowledge would point you towards Innisburg. It's up north, pretty close to the border of Vermont.
Thank you for pointing a finger. I just have to make use of that knowledge somehow.
By the way, I have some letters that need to be sent out. If you could make your way over to the post office, that would be of great help. You've been a great champ.
I can do what you ask me. It's the post office, then I'll head that way. I'm surprised they constantly have letters that need to be sent out.
By the way, you should keep your eyes peeled. As you know best, the world is a crazy place, and you really should be on your toes.
That's not foreshadowing at all.
I just would really like some letters sent out.
Since I'm here, I have to check my email.
What is this? Oh my god. Fuck. I'm confused about this email. What is happening? No. Breaking the fourth wall, are we? Thank you for that, Mark.
Hey, you have some more letters to drop off? I'm just a little unsure of a couple things on where they need to go.
If you're coming here unprepared, why are you coming here? Not like it matters. I'm used to helping idiots. I'm pretty educated, by the way.
You have a good point. Why am I there if I don't know where they're going?
First of all, I'm not an idiot for not memorizing all the zip codes in Vermont. I mean, come on, Enosburg? Where's that exactly? Secondly, my friend only uses letters, which is something so unusual for this day and age.
Listen, I never directly called you an idiot, but if you want to believe that, that's fine. Although I am probably the most educated person you will ever meet.
Darius, you're my favorite character out of this whole game so far, so you keep being you.
Enosburg? Not really so sure about that one.
If you're willing to call me an idiot, I'm sure you can use your spiritual wooden knowledge to remember something as simple as a zip code. How could you not know Enosburg?
Relax, buddy. Let's not pretend like you can't find this information anyway other than myself. Whip up your phone or ask somebody else. It really isn't the end of the world.
Why can't I use you for information? Aren't you such a complete expert? From experts, I would expect some knowledge, and unfortunately, I'm not getting that from you.
Chris, you had a computer. You were in front of it. You chose to harass a twig. Darius is right. Fuck off.
I am an expert, and I'm extraordinarily knowledgeable on all these you can imagine. I'm sure I've been around longer than you.
Exactly, tell him.
Fine. Google, what's the magic number? There we go.
The magic number was 42.
This should do. Stamps and all. I think we've had enough of a chat here. Just send my letters out like you're supposed to.
Hey, thanks for coming. I know it's freezing.
Honestly, I could use the cold. Makes me feel more like myself again. Are you feeling okay?
Hardly. My whole life, I've struggled with loneliness, and yet I spend all my time in the woods. Alone.
Seems like you prefer reindeer anyways.
It's okay. You shouldn't feel guilty finding solace out here.
I'm not guilty. It's just...
You're not alone. You've got the trees, the water, and the grass. All the little insects and bees flapping their wings. And I'm here with you. That's something, right?
Nope.
Your thoughts are beautiful. I just wish I had your strength.
For what? Dude tried to bully a tree because he didn't want to look up a zip code.
You can rely on me, Nubia.
No, you can't. Dude still would not look up a zip code.
I know how hard it can be, dealing with loved ones going through the motions in the justice system.
The fuck?
Really?
Doubt it.
Well, actually, no. Not literally, but I see these people every day. I have to put on a professional exterior. Sometimes I'm harsh, sometimes I'm compassionate, but their feelings always sink into me a bit.
No, my gameplay has been being a bully. Sorry. That's just how it's gonna be.
I can feel their longing, like I feel it in you.
The fuck is wrong with this dude? Please, punch Christopher in the face. Someone.
I think you notice things in me no one else ever has.
Yes. That you want to punch him in the face. Do it.
How could it be missed? You're oozing with that something. I wish I could help you more meaningfully.
The fuck?
This hurts, Christopher.
Why?
I can't afford to lose any more of the people I love.
Who have you lost?
My mother, my father. My brother meant more to me than they ever did, and now where is he? I can't lose you too.
Oh, honey. Yes, you can. You're better off with the reindeer.
Don't worry about me. My problems are trivial. I can go home at the end of the day, listen to my favorite band, and forget the drama of cubicles and judges. Having a missing family member is on a different tier entirely.
Sometimes the reindeer will go missing.
Oh yeah?
I had a favorite one. Named him Lewis. Thought he'd been missing for months, and then I realized he'd been in disguise to me as someone else the whole time. And I could never remember where the real doppelganger actually was.
Lewis is a skinwalker?
I'm a little confused.
It's okay, so was I. It can be hard to tell them apart. Even determining their gender is much harder than with most other animals. I hope everything goes okay with you at work. I know I haven't been the best listener, but I care about that stuff too.
No, that's okay. That's great. I mean, thanks for saying so.
I feel trapped. I just hope you don't feel that way.
Whatever will happen was meant to happen. Hello, officer. I know my visit is unexpected, but I've had some concerns about some fraudulent activity. My name's Christopher Morgan, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Morgan. What type of crime would you like to report?
Well, see, there's been a conspiracy going on. I work with a small bail bonds company. Oftentimes, defendants are advised by their attorneys to make a donation to a nearby charity. It's said it will ease their sentence. It's not explicitly stated by the judge, but most are talked into it.
Okay. Do you have any credible evidence that the judge is committing a crime?
Well, you see, it isn't about the judge. I don't even know if you can consider what he's doing illegal. Maybe he just genuinely cares about this cause. The issue is the donations have been going missing, or not reaching the charity. Can I report a crime?
What kind of crime would you like to report?
I really want Chris to get shot or punched in the face, so we're going with fraud.
Fraud. I'd like to report an instance of fraud.
A fraud report without any documentation won't go through the system. I have to follow protocol.
Oh, thanks. You were really helpful.
Thanks for coming to see me impromptu, Chris.
No worries, boss. I actually had something I wanted to tell you, too. Is everything okay?
Well, not exactly. It isn't the first time this sort of thing has happened, but it's impacting me more this time for some reason. You remember our client Ray?
Of course. I actually met him here when I talked business with him.
He's dead.
I love that it stopped the music right after he said it. That's fantastic. Good work.
What?
I know. I was shocked too. Sometimes you can predict this kind of thing, but I really didn't expect it from him.
He didn't seem unhealthy, just a bit disheveled.
He killed himself, Chris.
Oh.
It isn't like I had a personal connection to him. It just got me thinking. When the pressure becomes too much, we have a choice, right?
Yeah, to punch Chris in the face, or not to punch Chris in the face.
Anyone can disappear. Few have the courage to stay.
True. Maybe Ray didn't have anything to stay for anymore.
Karma will always have the last laugh.
Spoken like a philosopher, Chris.
Every moment is a little forever.
Christopher, what brings you to the courthouse this hour?
Unfortunately, I have tragic news to share. There's so much I have to tell you.
What's the problem?
I've seen it firsthand. There's a conspiracy against you. Someone's wafting away cuts from the student relief charity and leaving breadcrumbs in your name.
Oh, will the judge punch Christopher in the face? Because I know damn well the judge is the one that's sneaking the money under the table. Come on.
This sounds like front page material for the Independent Voice.
Shouldn't you be taking this seriously? This has been soiling your reputation for who knows how long.
Ah, yes, my reputation.
Please punch him in the face.
Do you believe in fate, Christopher?
I do. Please, punch me in the face.
Sure, I guess so.
I did too, when I was your age. I was obsessed with moral afflictions and overwrought with idealism, but then I saw my attempts to fix the world were just as feeble and human as those who attempted to break it.
But that counts for something. If it's true that we have agency in shaping the future, then you're entitled to pursue your vision as much as the next person.
If I'm going to squabble with playing God, I might as well get something out of it. These criminals can't be the only ones who win.
No. You're in on it too?
Dude. It's his scam. What the fuck do you not get?
So what if I am? What's some small-town errand boy going to do to stop it? I was naive once like you.
I'll report you to the police. I'll go nuclear if I have to.
Might I remind you who the police send their scum playthings to for divine judgment? Everyone in this town with power knows how to use it, and you have none. I have eyes in far more than the mailrooms, child. Nothing is beyond my reach.
I need to tell Lagatha this.
No. Actually, please do. I'm really... Well, at the rate Chris is going, he's probably gonna end up getting shot.
He's well connected. We can make something happen.
No. No, you won't.
Didn't expect to be seeing you again so soon.
I have terrible news.
Is the winter getting to you? Spit it out, boy. Let's hear it.
I've hardly acknowledged the weather. There's been a huge plot. The charity donations, the convictions, it's all connected.
Tell me something I don't know. Burlington's a wild place.
Something you don't know? I thought you were in this to help people. That's what we do, right? Giving others the chance for a real life instead of one behind bars?
No, dumbass, come on.
And who's in it to help me? At the end of the day, everyone is looking out for the best interest. You wouldn't work here if there weren't wages. This isn't a charity.
I'm starting to feel like it has been a charity, seeing as I'm the only one in this town who gives a damn. I spent all this time piecing together where the numbers weren't adding up, only to find that Judge Marley has known all along.
Maybe you should spend less time piecing together puzzles and more time offering bonds to those awaiting their next court date. Whatever happened to good business now that you've been poisoned by these bad ideas?
Bad ideas? You know there's something going on. Now I'm starting to wonder if you knew before I did.
I'm sure it's been a fast ride for you. Your first few seasons in this industry. I've been trying to look out for you. But you're going to meet a bitter end if you try trifling with Marley's hard work.
But that's my goal. Come on, man.
Call this hard work? Cheating charities? Lengthening sentences? Stealing from the destitute we swore to aid?
What kind of world do you think this is? We're glorified loan sharks, not protectors of the peace. I can't believe you became so childish.
Yeah, what about bonds makes you think that you are righting the situation? Like, I'm sorry, you're not.
It's not my world anymore. You made me feel plenty unwelcome in it.
I hope your bitter bitching appeases you. I'll see you first thing in the morning tomorrow, and in a few days, you'll have forgotten all of it.
I'm furious with you. Every leg of this horse is crooked.
It's for your own good. If you were savvy enough to keep your mouth shut, you'd get yourself a cut, like a dignified businessman. There is this Finnish saying.
I think you've said enough. Greed takes birds from the sky and fish from the sea.
Why was that alien?
They're all in on it. Alone opposing it. What can I do?
Get punched in the face.
I was
Oh,
hoping we
come
might find you here.
on. They're
The world
really
is
trying to
wearing
force
down,
this.
Nubia.
It's not romantic. It's not. Okay, punch him in the face. Have a reindeer kick him. Something.
I missed you. I wanted to say more the last time we spoke, but I couldn't.
You don't have to worry about that anymore.
You're right. We're here now, and I should be thankful for this moment.
I appreciate you. I know you're trying your best in a hard situation.
I appreciate you too. What's been wearing you down, as you said?
It almost feels insane to explain it all simply. These convicts are sending in donations thinking they're paying off a judge, only to be tampered with in the mail. Seems like everyone in this town knows about it too. But me?
That's fucked.
It really is, isn't it? I'm not sure if they're bad people. They're just lost.
I think everyone starts out good, but good intentions can only go so far as a human.
It's scary to imagine how easily I could end up like my boss if that kind of pragmatic survivalism and self-preservation we all rely on became a habit and stopped feeling like a choice.
We always have a choice. We just don't always remember. You know, not all reindeer cooperate with humans so easily.
I guess I always did find it a bit odd. I'd never seen any other kinds of deer have these sort of relationships with humans.
Reindeer are different. They made their choice. At least some of them. What would you do if you were in their position? You could stay free, untangled by our messy webs of attempted order.
I'd stay free. There's so much I still have to learn from nature. The world's more than human.
Let's be free, together. I love you.
The fuck? I did not want a love story.
You're a good man, Christopher. I know the world is an imperfect place, believe me, but you haven't lost yourself in spite of that. I think that's
Damn
what
it.
happened to my brother.
Woman.
I almost felt like it was happening to me.
It's not the world we should be talking about. It's just here.
You can do better.
What do you mean?
What do we owe this place anymore? I've tried so hard to set things right. And for what? There's a whole world out past Bremerton. Let's run away together.
What about my brother?
And we'll find him. And most importantly, if we never find ourselves, all of your brother's anguish would have been in vain. Just like the reindeer, a the lichen stopped growing, it's time to move on.
You're fucking awesome.
Girl. Wait, that was really it. I am disappointed. I wanted Chris to get shot or hit in the face.